Today we are listening to The Crux by Joe. This album is 12 tracks with a runtime of 45 minutes. Joe is an artist I have heard before. I have listened to D-Sides, his previous album. I loved it. I didn't listen to it very often, but I did enjoy most of the songs, and I did have a few of them in my rotation. So I'm looking forward to this album. I did see some of his performances online at Lollapalooza specifically, and things look good. So let's get into this. Track 1. Lonesome is a state of mind.
Is it all the same that I'm not giving up? Tale as old as time.
It's really pretty.
You're not quick enough. And now I drive a truck.
It sounds like something I know
pretty well.
from at least a decade ago.
Dog is at my house again, but I live somewhere else. It's one-on-one till for life.
I love how that track builds.
Thought that you were on my side. Lonesome is a state of mind.
This is so much more acoustic than the things that I think I usually listen to by him. And this is interesting.
Lonesome is a state of mind. I've shot this picture before. Tell me what's that song? My future's up in the air. Thought that you were on my side.
Very chill. Very stripped down. That's what I was looking for. Not necessarily acoustic, but it's very stripped down. I love the instruments. Sounds really good. Oh yeah. Perfect build up. This whole song was a beautiful build to this moment. Such a weird intro track though. That's what feels so odd about it. I feel like this should be in the middle of an album. I'm so curious how this is going to sound. That was Lonesome is a State of Mind. That was a really interesting track from Joe. That was very stripped down for the majority of it. It just had this beautiful build until the very end where it finally had this explosive moment. It sounds like something my parents would have played when I was a child. It's definitely not something that I normally would include in my listening, but I might check that track out again. I'm just so curious about this. This is such a weird opening track. Track 2, Basic Being Basic.
Get food, barely eat. Every bite just kept me glued to my seat. I worried, even cried. How'd it feel to take the light from my life? I think you're scared of being basic. That's ironic cause it's reading the
I really like how the delivery started because it made his regular voice coming in a lot smoother.
It's not funny, it's so funny, cause you're basic.
And I love how simple the bass sounds. All the instrumentation, honestly. It's very simple, but I mean, the song is Basic Being Basic.
I want simple pleasures, friends who have my back. Everyone has secrets, but not everyone can fool a man like that. It set me reeling. Still not the same.
Tight.
It's like my capacity to love and give has changed. And how basic. Shuffle numbers, pointing fingers, ditching chats and different apps. That's basic.
Yeah, this is a banner.
It's not funny, it's so funny. Let's just change your body, change your face, curl your head and make it straight. Take a picture of your plate, Tarantino movie days. Rah rah, Jugivo, Vera Bradley's back and go. It's a flash photograph, what an empty epitaph.
Basic being basic. The first thing that I loved about that track was that he had 3 different voices that he used. And they all really were versatile. If you know it's him, then like you know it's him. But if you were to tell me that it was a group, I might have believed it. I love that. I love when people switch it up and it's not just the same sound on every song. There's nothing wrong with that, but for me it just keeps me interested. I love diversity. So on that note, I think that was a great track. I think that track would have made more sense as the opener, but I still understand why that's not the opening track. We'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll all make sense by the end. I like that track a lot though. I think it was a great track to put in the beginning. Track 3, Link.
I just graduated, top of my class, furthest from last. So why do I feel so bad? So why do I feel so bad? Why do I feel so bad?
Love his energy.
Must do what's right. Must do what's right. And why? I see a different side. Hey, things breaking out of the chain. I got a feeling that a break is gonna happen maybe right now.
I don't know if I love the analogy. The link is breaking out of the chain. Like, I get it. I don't know if I love it. But his delivery sells it.
Let's straight a little lifetime. Is it really like this? Am I just another jailman? Don't listen to him.
It's really pretty.
Listen to me.
Ooh.
Must do what's right.
Yeah, his vocal performance is great.
I said, hey, things breaking out of the chain. Hey, things breaking out of the chain.
Oh, yeah. Great song. That was Link. Definitely sold it to me by the end. I like that there were sirens in the background. It kind of built the atmosphere and built a setting for that song. His energy was just infectious. Really well performed. Without that, I probably would not have been sold on this song. Really good though. Just all his little ad-libs here and there. The use of panning was really cool. The effects on the guitar was really cool. I loved the drums. Just everything about this was really well done, well put together. That was Link. I'll listen to this track again. Track 4, Potion.
When I wake up every day in the morning, but you know it is wrong. I go to China, I need my potion. I might find
I like the effect on those strings.
all of my life.
Very clean strings here on the guitar.
Leaves on the line for me. Leaves on the line.
Perfect build up.
They want no talk. Got some criminals and big taekwondo.
I wasn't sold at the start, but I'm sold now.
This in the final chapter, and it's always set to go. What you taking from the right ball and the right for me? Please on the right for me.
His voice is like butter.
For me, leave on the light.
Oh, the guitar is sick. Oh, I love that. All right, that was a really fun track. It just has this certain sound to it. It's just a fun little banger. It reminds me of the Beatles a little bit, but newer. I could almost say like reminiscent of like Here Comes the Sun, especially with the guitar pattern in the song. The track did grow on me. I'm not sure if I will listen to this track again though. It's not really a vibe that I need. It was a fun track for sure. His delivery was great. I might give it a try again. How honest do you guys want me to be? I will listen to that track again. Track 5, Delete Ya.
I take a walk in Hollywood. My old apartment isn't looking too good. Then there's a lyric that in context stings. Immediate pain it brings. I delete you, 'cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat you. A heart excretes only one of us. Only one. I'm locked, she's the key. I'm a boat that's sinking, guess who's the sea? It's hard to shake it off, get back to me. And it doesn't sound like real love. Oh God, I wish you could delete you, 'cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat you. I replenish and repeat. Baby, show me how I'm built different out of wood like that. 'Cause nothing can compete with you.
I like this moment right
I
here.
replenish and repeat, yeah. One I could be for the two of
I like the
us,
guitar.
two of us, yeah. Wind it back and never be with you. Then I'd be
That's
happy
nice.
just to meet, yeah. One heart could bleed for the
That was Delete Ya. I was a little underwhelmed by that track. I think it was a fine track. I think it was pretty. Compared to the previous 4 tracks, I was just a little underwhelmed. However, with that being said, I probably will listen to this track again. I could see myself enjoying it more with time. It just wasn't as impressive as the previous ones, so I'm sorry. That's something, though, that is notable about track sequencing. If you sequence songs in a particular way that they overshadow other songs, you might want to rearrange it. Obviously, it comes to personal taste. That was Delete Ya. I might listen to that again. Track 6, Egg. Very gentle.
I was downtown
Oh,
late last
lovely.
night. Man, we looked at
I love how he leaves room for silence and for air.
stranger once in your life. He whispered with a shiner as he wanted to be me, and I
It makes his use of sound very meaningful.
I took a step out of me to
Interesting.
the muscle suit pumps, it feels like second nature. Original man of clear and present danger. Don't you wish you could be somebody else? Somebody else.
Oh, wow.
I'm crawling out of my skin.
The world building right now.
Through the eyes of
You can hear the air.
the world.
Oh, this is so interesting. It's very theatrical.
And deep in her is a reflection of me. I can feel how you feel right now. And so another regret. You're just gonna let fear take that. You're just gonna let fear take that. You're just gonna let fear take that. I'm not enough. I seem cavalier. Some night I'm cold 'cause I'm weak. Deep down inside, there's nothing unique.
What an interesting track. I think that was a great track. That was Egg. I probably will not listen to that track again, just for personal taste. But really interesting track. I love how theatrical it was. I love all the fake out build-ups. He's talking about the performative elements of the production makes sense. I think that was a really interesting way to allow people to perceive those emotions of his. And I think that was a really good way to convey that. Track 7, Fly.
I'm running through the snow again. When will spring? Could be easy to do. Fly away from us. I followed every winding road and the path it took me to. No, I don't hurt. Sounds so easy to my mind.
What an interesting song. That was Fly. That was unique. I loved that. That used every second of that song well. I have no notes for that. That was a really cool song. Very immersive experience. Just overall really, really cool. I definitely will check out that track again. Track 8, Charlie's Garden.
Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink the sleepy away. How can I convince myself to stay? That work just won't do itself. In Charlie's garden, one more day. In Charlie's garden, oh, the fire is on. It takes a
I've
day
heard
for
this
the
on
water to
TikTok.
boil.
This section.
Thank me now, but when the sun's down, we're gonna be warm. One more day in Charlie's garden. One more day. Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink the sleepy away.
That was abrupt. There was Charlie's Garden. There was another track that was really great. I think the vibe was cool. It has its own kind of aesthetic. It's not for me though. I enjoyed listening to it. I just am not interested in listening to this kind of music on the daily. So this will not be on my daily playlist, but I think it was a great song. Track 9, Gap Tooth Smile.
Got to smile. I see right through your skin. Yes, I know who you are. Frame up for my baby, she's my superstar. And it's cool, it's done with heart. I 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 29. It's not fair. It's love. Gotta get my blessings from the one.
I think that's the only time I'll accept counting in a song.
Her style.
That was Gap Tooth Smile, another great track with a great vibe. It has its aesthetic. I probably will not listen to this track again. I really like the instrumentation of this one. I really like the style of it. I think that it's interesting that he has taken on this genre and this sound because it really does sound very timeless, and it's shocking how fresh these songs are. With that being said, I appreciate this work despite there being a lot of songs I probably won't listen to again. Track 10. Golden Line.
Life can bring you down. The world can be so cruel. Find that
The
just
stacked harmonies are really beautiful here. This might be one of my favorite moments on this album so far.
I do it all for you. Time can give, and life can take away. But every day is do it all for you.
It's a really beautiful ballad.
For you.
Amazing how many different voices he has. I feel like his delivery sounds different on like most of his tracks.
Yes, it's true. I do it all for you.
I loved that. That was a great track. I definitely will listen to that track again. I don't know how often, but that was a great track. The beginning of it was one of my favorite moments on this whole album. Really cool ballad. Track 11, Back on You.
Count my lucky stars that I have them, 'cause every day they are a lifeline, an inspiration just to
I like
be
this
a
melody.
man. That's the truth.
With the guitars. Sounds really nice.
Lay my head
Wow, this album came out in April. I'm so far behind.
isn't shining through. You understand? Right.
Ooh.
Back any day, my friend, my man. He's unlike any other. I used to say I didn't have a brother. Things get hard. Don't know what to do.
I wanted to build up a little more there.
Got friends. It's not hard. Not hard.
Back on You. Another great track. I could listen to this track again. There's a lot going on in this one. I liked it. It was a long one. It's hard for me to even think about the beginning of this track. I'll listen to this track again. It was interesting. Track 12, Crux. This is also the final track.
There's a crux to everything. Not everybody's contemplating it.
Really interesting how they have that tremolo building the suspense. Oh, and the chords are... Okay, cool.
Inside me.
Yeah, the chords keep building too. Nice.
Get it back to your heart. Get it back to your heart. Will you give it back? Get it back to your heart. Get it back to your heart. Will you give it back?
That was a very nice ending track. I think that musically it was really good. I think that the instrumentation was great. I think that the message of the song was really nice. I don't know if I'll listen to this one again. I can appreciate the artistry, but it isn't really for me. I don't know. I think that was a great track. It was a really good closing track, at least. Out of all these tracks, this is the most closing track feeling. And I think now the opening track does make a little more sense. I still feel like the opening track was very different from the rest of this album, but I feel like it does make more sense now that we've heard this whole album. And I think that this already is very fitting as a closing track. That was The Crux. I think that was a very beautiful album. I think that musically, it was really cool. Very different from what anyone else is doing right now. And I think that he does a really good job capturing this timeless sound that you feel like it's from your past, but this is all super fresh. Even though this came out in April, me listening to it in the fall or late summer, perfect timing. This really does feel like a fall album. I don't know. I'll have to give this another listen. I did enjoy a couple of the tracks significantly more, and I will be listening to those ones again, particularly in the earlier part of the album. I really liked Basic being basic. I think Link was good. I think Potion grew on me. I might listen to it again. I don't know. After hearing the rest of the album, I feel like I'm more likely to listen to those three again than any others. As cool as Egg was, I'm not entirely sure I'll re-listen to it. However, I loved Fly. I think Fly used every second of its 5 minutes very well, and I love that track. I will be listening to that one again. Charlie's Garden and Gap Tooth Smile were both really cool tracks. I don't think they're for me. Golden Line was really beautiful. I probably will listen to that again. Back on You had a lot going on. I feel like there's stuff I've missed, so I feel like I could value listening to that again. So that seems like a good amount of tracks. I probably will just listen to the whole album. Maybe I will enjoy the tracks that I didn't love the first time more the second time. Lyrically, I feel like I missed a lot. I was more focused on his vocal delivery, which he does a really good job of mixing up, and the versatility, I think, helps keep him in this timeless sound, because he definitely pulls from older inspirations while throwing in his more modern take on it. That was The Crux. I think that was a great album. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and let me know if I did it justice in my reaction. Leave a like if I did. If you enjoyed this video, check out my reaction playlist and subscribe so you don't miss future reactions to your favorite artists. Leave a comment letting me know what I should listen to next, and I might just check it out. And thank you for watching. And if you're still here, I also make music. You can find it on my channel or in my links. Here's a snippet of it now.
Cigarettes sipping at your doorstep. I'm burnt out, overused, they daily meds. Pick 'em up, throw 'em out, living no regret. Push 'em over the edge, bullet in your head.